Captain Marvel, I doing a new series where I do extensive reviews of films that I don't think is really that things are painful. And this time it's Captain Marvel. Wow. Um, what's the deal with this movie? I think they rushed it too fast. I think they should have took their time with it. And I don't like how they deal. The deleted scene sounds good. You have extensive work with the team. You have established villains. Yagras like didn't in the deleted scene they didn't play it off that he's a good guy because when he goes see in the deleted scene he goes sees the supreme intelligence, but then he sees himself, so that would have been a good twist. That should have been the serving off of the twist, not her learning about stuff stupid. Yeah, the deleted scene, they should have put it back in the movie. Ronan, Youngrog, stuff like that. Because this movie is just a bore. There's long steps of silent scenes. Nothing really happens after she learns the twist that the Kree were evil. That's when the plot really kicked in, because the plot on the beginning was just stopping the scrolls from getting this super weapon, but then it turns to stopping the Kree from killing the scrolls and getting the Tesseract. Like that, why didn't they just have the more dynamic with the team? See her not really listening. Be cocky, thinking that she's the one being more aggressive. Fighting first. She's worse than Thor. I mean, in the first movie, he's like the same character as Captain Marvel. He's cocky. He thinks he has all this power because his Odin has all the power, and he fights first, asks questions, doesn't even ask questions. So the Captain Marvel, she doesn't ask any questions. She's just fighting, and she gets stopped. And in this movie, it's much worse because all she just basically says lines and makes smirky face, and then when they say that she has real emotions, the actor Brie Larson was a bad choice for this because she can't even play. I mean, sure. I mean, in other films she can, but in here, she in real life, Brie Larson thinks she's awesome and cool and tough, but even though she's not, and I think the director should have really given her something to good, try to get some good deliveries out of her, but she's just basically a bland slate with a voice box that's cocky. Yeah. Uh, yeah, they should have done more stuff with it. I mean, the battle in space should have been much cooler, not her just tanking through stuff. There's when she has her full power, she goes Super Saiyan. She just flies around and nothing could really stop her. Well, yeah. What about the costumes? I don't really think the costumes are good. I mean, they look plastic. I think they should have gone for a little bit more armor look. Not like this flabby thing. They even make a joke about it being rubber. How does this protect them in battle? It doesn't even. Yeah. I mean, I get they're so confident, but it's and how her suit changed colors. That shouldn't be a feature in there. Or if it was a feature, it should have been sheesh, you know. And they don't really do anything interesting with the scroll. They just the twist of they're the good guys and the Kree's the bad guys. You know. Well, I mean, there's still bad. There could be bad scrolls, but then here they painted they're all good, even though it's it should have been some scrolls, a few scrolls, a little to little scrolls, five scrolls should have been working with the Kree, stuff like that. Then it's you know. But why about Nick Fury? I don't think he's good in this film. Like like in here he's basically a different character. You could basically replace it with Clark Gregg's character. And wouldn't make a difference. And how Nick Fury got his eye cut off was super stupid. I mean, seriously. I mean, by a cat, and he stuck it into his face. It's like, black. Yeah, I mean, like either make comedy out of it, he doesn't get his eye cut off. It's just a joke. Oh, he's almost cutting off, and then after the film, he gets his eye cut off because this takes place before this picture in Winter Soldier with him having both eyes. And it's like, how did he get it? I mean, they alluded in the thing that he wear the fake eye, but I would have been just pretending that he gets his eye cut off, but he gets attacked by the scroll like some other area, he gets cuts around the eyeballs, but not in the eyeballs. He gets something else happens, so it's really mysterious, And it's and I wouldn't downplay his more jokey aspect, make him not that serious, but then after Skrulls attacked and stuff, and and it's Kree stuff. I don't know. I mean, why is he trusting in this, but then not trusting? They should have actually made him the character, but then have them bond over stuff and being in the military. I mean, Captain America and him are sort of friends in Winter Soldier, but then in here they're Captain Marvel and Nick Fury are basically best friends, and it makes no sense why he'll trust her, but not Captain America, even though Nick Fury should know that he's super good and nice and kind. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the characters aren't really good. They have nothing to do. The visuals suck, I mean, yeah. I mean, they should have spent more time with the Creeds, soldiers, make you care sort of about them, then make them, it's the plot, hey, the plot could still be the same, but have more ideas, the alien, a little bit of the half of the alien, half of the Kree soldiers weren't bad, but they were blinded by the Kree's wills and wants. Young Rock should have been was a villain, and the Blue Lady was supposed to be a villain, and it could have been that the guy from that works with Ronan Accuser and Guardians of the Galaxy should have been a villain. It's the big guy, and the guy with black hair should have been mislead, and help Captain Marvel. And it's they painted in here black and white, oh, the Skrulls are good and all Kree are bad. And it's that should have been the takeaway from this film. It should be the takeaway, the scene should have been some are bad, some are good, But then that what Captain America learned in Winter Soldier, that not everything's black and white. It's yeah, well, that's my extensive review of this movie. It sucks on so many levels, but it's not a bad movie. It has okay acting. The film's basically okay, but the okayness makes it super bad, and that's with what's gonna happen with all of these films I'm gonna review. There's some are going to be bad, but then some are gonna be super okay, but then that's really terrible. This should have been more, it should have been extensive look at Captain Marvel. Oh yeah, she also sucks in Infinity and Endgame because she doesn't do anything. She just goes off on distant planet. I mean, it's it makes sense. She wants to protect people, but she should they should contact her and say, we have thing you could do it later, because I know they want to take her out, but then, yeah. Well, you know, you basically know my score. If you watched my other video, I gave it a score of a C. I think C or a C minus, I don't know. But yeah, that's my extensive review. Bye.